Hi guys, welcome to ISTE Day 2.
And Terry Goblet joining us as well. And we'll introduce ourselves maybe after we do the introduction activity for everyone. We thought we would start with just kind of some tweet deets. I know many people are on Twitter, so these are the kind of different usernames to follow if you want to stay in touch with us. And we're also trying.
What you're going to discuss is maybe why did the students choose that image? What did they need, what questions did they need to ask, and what did they do to address that social justice topic? Like, what's the action that they took?
Is anything really grabbing anybody right off the bat? I'm trying not to read it. I want to go by the image and decide what grabs me.
Right. Because it's great to see, to think what the message was.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, this one.
Yeah, these two.
Yeah.
This one grabbed me.
Yeah, that one too. It's between these two.
Oh, yeah. I can agree with that one. I actually like this one too.
I like this one too. Well, these are similar, I think. It's about, sustainable. If you think about what their environment looks like, and fourth grader, it would be age appropriate for fourth grader to say, well, how does this impact me? They can't really
It's got
get
a lot
beyond
of
that. Yes.
direct effective aspects too. Pretty cool.
Okay.
I see that immediately right off the bat.
Agriculture is the number one industry. Everybody thinks of other things when they think of California, but it's really agriculture. And everybody is aware, even in my community, that we have farms in the community, that are growing avocados and apples and peas.
Geraldine Pablo, TN-FASIC. Yep. Evelyn Tabashnak, TN-FASIC.
Patricia Anub, curriculum.
Crystal Flores, curriculum. Stephanie Charblaw, federal program. Can't hear you. I couldn't hear you. Louder.
Frank Leon Guerrero, curriculum and instruction and career pathway.
Ashley Rossetti curriculum.
Jack Harriman,
Brian Bobbitt, Martina Nelson, circle. Michelle Cruz, circle. Just introduce yourself. College pathway.
Oh, college pathway.
Okay, and I'm Rachel. More. Everybody knows. Hi, Julie Solis. What program?
CNI.
Curriculum.
There you go. Derek.
Introduce yourself.
Derek Sanchez.
Curriculum.
Okay, I'm Rachel, better program. So I just want to make sure everybody got the email. Yeah.
I didn't chat.
Okay. Okay, and everybody's on the chat group, right? If you're here, you should. Okay, so everybody, I think what we're trying to do is meet here. Was it 4 or 4:30? I forgot.
4:30 today, but then the other one said 4.
Your email said 4.
So this 4:30 wants to do today. Then every day until Wednesday will be 4.
Where? Wednesday the keynote ends at 4.
Okay, so after the keynote, then we'll just do tomorrow 4:30.
Tomorrow?
So tomorrow 4:30.
Tomorrow at 4:30?
If you have a session, if you guys have a session during the time that we're meeting.
So I learned that if we want to change the way students learn, we need to change their spaces as well.
The one thing that I learned today is that curriculum needs to be interdisciplinary in nature, and that we need to challenge our students to solve real-world problems if we expect them to be successful and globally productive citizens.
So one thing that was really stood out to me this morning at my session was that we don't have to buy new things to start a STEM program in our schools. What we need to do is we need to look at what we have and really maximize what we already have, because we have things to have a successful STEM program. We just need to know how to use our resources before we go out and spend large amounts of money buying things that aren't really necessary.
Hi. So we attended the Maker Playground today. It was really awesome. A lot of exhibitors, and they were all using 3D printed electronics and machinery. Like they were showing us pictures of like hands, prosthetic hands, you know, that people can use, you know, and especially for kids, because you know they won't give prosthetics to kids because they keep growing out of it. But with 3D printed material now, they're doing for them every year as they grow. So it's really neat stuff. And, they're even doing like glasses and the little drones with 3D. So really awesome stuff. You know, nice stuff. This is the way things are going now.
wave of wealth and prosperity. And so the topic of today is, what is the fourth wave? The first wave was steam power, requiring that educators educate people to an elementary school education. The second wave was electricity, which required that people go to high school. In fact, that's the reason why we have high school and elementary school. The third wave is high technology. Now, if you look at wealth distribution, people concentrate on the top 1%.
Day 2 was pretty good. ISTE on day 2 is a little bit more crowded. There's a lot more people in the convention center and in the sessions. So it's kind of, it's the last day of pre-conference. So tomorrow, it actually begins tonight, which is the keynote. But I just wanted to reflect a little on the sessions that I attended today. One was called Getting Started with Global Project-Based Learning to Spark Student Social Innovation. And this particular session was amazing. Like I never really looked into project-based learning. I've only heard about it in passing, but this session really helped me to understand what it's really all about. And project-based learning is basically taking, giving our students real-world problems to solve instead of, generic ones that we find in the textbook, and giving them a chance to kind of explore those problems and find solutions to them. And there's so many really great insights that I was able to learn today in regards to project-based learning. Some of those really kind of like golden nuggets of wisdom that they imparted on us was that that these projects give students a voice, and they give them real, authentic learning. Not just learning that you learn from a textbook, but learning that you can actually use in the real world. And we have a lot of students who can't relate to the things that we teach them because of their prior experiences. So project-based learning is a way to engage students in not only theoretical problems, but real problems that they will encounter in the world. So it's just really inspiring and really great to know that there's another tool out there, or another way, a strategy to teach students that we can use technology and also at the same time solve real world problems. And I learned a lot today in that session. In the second session that I went to, which was after lunch, it was a Google Classroom session. A lot of the things that they were talking about, I've already had experience with. And although this one was not my favorite session, it was still very informative. There are some things that I kind of picked up, little things that I didn't know about Google Classroom. So today overall was very, very, I can't complain. And of course at nighttime they had a really awesome, kind of like the opening ceremonies of ISTE, which is the keynote. And tonight's speaker is, I'm gonna butcher his name, Michiko Kaku, and he was hilarious. I mean, he's a physicist, but we totally, we didn't think that he was gonna be interesting, and he was really engaging. Despite like the jet lag that we felt, he was able to keep our attention for about 2 hours, and being at the Belco Theater was so great. As in, it really felt, you can really feel the energy in there, and a lot of love for educators and techie teachers. So today overall, day 2 of the conference was amazing again, and I hope that the next 3 days are gonna be just as amazing as today. So I will see you, and This is the end of day 2.
1, 2, 3.
ISTE!